At defender, number 13, senior co-captain Francesca Senna. At defender, number 15, junior co-captain Abby Gillespie. At midfield, a junior, number 16, Lauren Hess. At defender, a junior, number 12, Sydney Paramus. In goal, junior co-captain Kira Murphy. At midfield, number 11, junior co-captain Allison Foddy. At forward, a sophomore, number 17, Allie Thomas. At midfield, a sophomore, number 21, Allie Walker. At defender, a sophomore, number 23, Ashlyn Whipple. And at forward, a freshman, number 10, Sabrina Bryan. The Canon McMillan Lady Backs are coached by Dave Derrico, who is assisted by Greg Day, Missy Dalbert, and Heather Paulson. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Panthers of Upper St. Clair High School. At forward, a senior, number 3, Megan Evac. At midfield, a senior, number 9, Leah Mertz. At forward, a junior, number 12, Brianna Erdman. At defender, a junior, number 15, Julia De La Pera. At defender, number 19, junior captain, Sammy Lackner. At midfield, a junior, number 20, Bailey Melkuzny. In goal, junior Sarah McMurtry. At forward, a sophomore, number 22, Maddie Rocks. At defender, a junior, number 23, Heather Godwin. At midfield, a sophomore, number 24, Emma Haskell. And at midfield, a sophomore, number 27, Katie Banbury. The Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers are coached by Natasha Dearna, who is assisted by James Sharpless, Stephanie Joyce, Greg Wagner, Mike Gray, Brittany Finley, and Alex Jaffe. The officials for this evening's match are Nancy Johnson, Mike Mahalik, and Ray Wagner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Panther Stadium in Upper St. Clair, here for the girls soccer match tonight between the Big Macs of Canon McMillan High School and your Panthers of Upper St. Clair High School. I'm Rob Mertz.
Being featured as the match of the week on the Champs Sports Network. You can relive all of the action by laying on the We Are Champs TST net, wearechamps.net.
So this is the game of the week, we just found out from Ed Callahan in the booth. Very interesting matchup here tonight. We've got a very game Canon McMillan team. They are 2-1-1 overall. This is their first section matchup of the year. And they are playing your Panthers, who are right now hold a 2-2 record. They had 2 wins against Mount Lebanon and Mercyhurst, 4-1 and 1-0 respectively in the South Hills Classic. Played a very game Central Valley team last week and lost a close 2-1 decision and lost sort of a heartbreaking overtime game to Chartiers Valley on Monday night this week. So we'll see how the Panthers had a little bit of trouble scoring goals recently, 1 goal in each of their last 3 games. So we'll see if we can make some adjustments here tonight and get some more goals on the scoreboard. So we'll set the lineup for you across the back. One small change from the last few games. We've got Leah Mertz in the middle with Sammy Lackner. De La Pera on the left side. Ebeck here working, and she draws a foul. Heather Godwin on the right side. You've got Katie Banbury and Bailey Melkuzny at the holding midfield. Emma Haskell at that attacking mid. Brianna Erdman up top in the middle at target. Ebeck and Rocks starting on the left and right side respectively. So here's a first set piece of the night from Lackner. Long ball in, driven in just into the D. There's Hasko, lays it off. McCusney's there, but cleared by Canon Mac. And they'll come forward with this. It's going to be a Canon Mac throw in front of the St. Clair bench. So yeah, as we alluded to, the Panthers need to sharpen up in the goal scoring department. Really, the other night in Chartiers Valley didn't have a whole lot of chances. Our one goal was scored off of a long free kick. Sammy Lackner took that one and didn't mount a whole lot other than that. So we're looking to get a little more offense going here tonight, and hopefully we can score a few more goals. Here comes Milkuzny playing wide to Godwin. She carries forward over the midline and is challenged, but that ball's knocked out for a St. Clair throw. Throws to Erdman. She'll hold it up. Lays it off to Lackner. Goes over top. Rocks is there. Good ball down in the channel from Sammy. Here's Maddie. Cuts it back on her left foot. Now goes to the end line on the right foot. Back to her left foot. Nice move there. Here's Hasko in the D. Lays it back looking for Milkuzny. She had to run around the referee, though, and wasn't able to put a tackle in on that. Banbury challenging near midfield. Now played long and high into the back line. Here's Milkuzny, wins the ball in the center circle. The referee's getting in the way, isn't he, huh? Here's Milkuzny carrying. Still carrying, has Ebeck. Megan needs a little bit wider there. Give us some width and stay high on the attack. Here's Mertz challenging. Ball out to De La Pera. She clears but goes off the Canon McMillan attacker. There's Julia, plays short to Milkuzny. Up to the target, finds Erdman. There's Ebeck. She comes forward over midfield. Good tackle there, though, and taken away. Canon Mac comes right back. There's Mertz winning a ball. Plays it wide for De La Pera, but just in front of her. They weren't on the same page there. So Leah playing in the middle and the back. She's going to need to communicate well. Tries to hold off, and that ball's going to go for a goal kick. Yeah, Leah and Sammy really going to have to talk a lot tonight. It's a position that Leah's maybe not too familiar with, so we'll see how they can communicate throughout the evening and keep things solid back there. Goal kick by Lackner. Looking for the head of Hasko, but she was fouled and will get a free kick 10 yards shy of the midfield line. This is sort of a redo of last night. The boys, Canon Mac and St. Clair, had a great match down at Canon Mac High School at their field in Cannonsburg. That game ending in a 1-1 tie. Yeah, one thing I've noticed in the last couple games is our width and our midfield is not quite what it needs to be, I think, to provide our attackers a little bit of time on the ball and to stretch that defense out. So we'll see if we can keep that width and maintain some width and also keep a higher line in front, put more pressure on their backs. Here's De La Pera with a throw. Finds Ebeck at midfield. She plays over her head but out of bounds. I would expect this to be a physical game throughout, and it's a good hard throw. Mertz there defending, steps up out of her center back spot. Here's Hasko, wins a ball. Banbury tries to get a tackle in. She wins that. Here comes Emma. Those tackles, winning those balls in the midfield is key. Hasko with speed. Off of her foot, but right to Ebeck and cleared. It'll be a throw for St. Clair. So that was good from Emma there. Winning a tackle, picking up a loose ball, and carrying with speed over the midfield stripe. De La Pera with the throw. Over Hasko's head. There's Erdman to the left sideline. Past one defender, another throw. Looks like Hasko will take this. Johnny on the spot here. Needs some movement. Someone to the corner. There goes Ebeck. Hasko tries to find Herbert. Headed clear, but not out. It'll come on Hasko's foot. Short to Ebeck. She'll hold it up. Back to Emma on the left sideline. Another throw for the Panthers. So this is a good time here for Heather on that right back to add into the attack. She can sneak in that back door. There's a lot of space there. And she shouldn't be threatened if the ball turns over on the counter. She should have time to get back. Here's Bailey. Tries to go up the middle. Emma shoots from distance, but that's wide of the mark and scooped up by the Canon goalie. Long punt into the center circle. The header's flicked. Godwin's there, though. Wins that second ball, plays it forward. Another header. Here's Ebeck. Yep, no, there's a foul there. Banbury getting into the back of the Canon midfielder. So they'll get maybe a first chance here to float a ball in towards our back four. We'll see what kind of a leg the center back has. They seem confident that she'll be able to get it there. And she will. Here's lands on the 7-yard line. McMurtry out, though, to do a nice job and just get that ball off the first hop. So obviously that's going to be a threat all night. Any set piece inside the center stripe is going to be a problem for us. So we need to be disciplined and not take any unnecessary fouls. Here's Rocks. Good combination to Banbury. Down the line for Erdman. Good by the Panthers here. One of the keys to any attack is being able to pass and move quickly off the ball. Here's Mertz defending. One-on-one with number 10. Leah tackles, wins that ball, plays short to Godwin, just past her though. Lackner's there, ball played down the line, it's going to go out of bounds, should be a St. Clair throw. Godwin will take it. Here's Milkuzny. So Bailey sliding up into that holding midfield spot, sort of doing a switcheroo with Leah. We'll see how that works out. Bailey's been playing well this year, so there's no reason that won't be a good move for the Panthers. Really important for them to stay connected in the back and communicate well tonight. Here's Rocks off of her thighs and into touch for a Canon throw. Take it quickly, goes square with that. Banbury's up to defend. Good job there, not letting her attacker turn. Through the midfield, though, comes Canon plays wide to the flank. That ball will be too much and will run out of bounds. So De La Pera will take a throw here. It's youth night at the soccer game, at the girls' soccer game, so good crowd over there. Lots of young soccer players here to watch this match. Ball over top. Here's Mertz. Ebeck does a good job to come back and keep that in bounds. Hasko lays it off for Milkuzny. She goes direct and forward. Here's Erdman chasing that ball down. Played out for a St. Clair throw. Hasko will take this. Down line for Erdman. Need to help. Need to get some numbers up. But that ball just rolls over the end line for a Canon goal kick. I think it's really important for our outside backs to add into the attack when we have possession in the attacking half or attacking third of the field. Here's the goal kick. Ebeck's there, wins a header. Nicely done by Megan. Second ball won by Canon though. Here's Banbury in the center circle trying to win a tackle. Ball gets past her. They've got service. Drop. McMurtry will get this one easily. Sarah doing a really nice job so far this year. She had some big shoes to fill in graduating Jocelyn Alfera, but she's done an excellent job in goal. Seems very confident back there. Has made a bunch of really nice saves and just sort of anchoring everything in the back for us. Long ball played over top. Blackner's under pressure. Ball headed, and McMurtry will easily grab that one. So this is an important game for the Panthers, having lost their first section match. They need to take something out of this game, get some sort of a result, get some points, and go to the next game. So hopefully we can get the W. If not, we gotta hope for a tie. Still a ton of time left, and this was Rock. She's in. Great ball by Ebeck. She shoots. Oh, just over the bar. Looks like maybe offsides call. Yeah, but the referee was signaling she definitely was not offsides. Ball was out over hit the football post, but that was a really, really nice pass to slide the ball past the defender and slot Maddie Rocks in to get a good, clean look at goal there. I'm sure that Coach Dirda's really got the girls ready to play tonight because she knows how important this game is. McMurtry punts. De La Pera forward. Ball gets past her though. Here's Mertz trying to keep the attacker outside. Just take her to the corner. Ball's out of bounds, so that's good there. Just delay and get that ball turned over on a throw-in. Here's De La Pera. Milkuzni. Two attackers there, though. Ebeck taps it back to De La Pera, who comes along over top. Header one. Here's Mertz with a header forward. It's Milkuzni. Nice tackle. She goes long again to Erdman. Need to hold this ball up. Try to maintain some possession here. Rocks is open on the right side. Erdman lays it back to Godwin, who comes to Banbury. Plays it wide near side. This is good from the Panthers. Patient, keep the ball, play simple. De La Pera on the dribble. Coach Dirda imploring Julia to play that ball on a diagonal to the corner, not straight up the field. Again, really important in that situation for our outside midfielder Megan to have her heels on the chalk all the way wide, providing as much width and spreading that defense out as much as possible to provide a lane to play a through ball or to carry the ball through. Or if she can receive the ball to her feet, she'll have more time being wide than she would if she was narrower in the field. Here comes Lackner up, takes the kick quickly. Kanemak winning a lot of headers at this point. That adds up over the course of a game. Banbury, good job to backtrack and win that one. De La Pera trying to find Hasko's feet there, but the ball she just wasn't quite in the right position. She comes wide to the right though, wins a ball down to Rocks on the right flank. She can cut inside if she can. Cuts the ball back to her left foot, sees Milkuzni, lays it to her. She takes a shot and is well over the goal, but that was a nice opportunity. Bailey saw the space and jumped into it. Maddie laid a ball right into her path. I think Bailey probably had time to take a touch and then hit that shot, but good for her anyway to get in that spot, and we're getting opportunities here, which were few and far between the other night at Chartiers Valley. So. Kuzney wins a ball off of her chest into the back line. There's Leah winning a header. Banbury challenging. Here's Lackner. Heads it forward to midfield. Rocks seems confident on the ball tonight. Does Maddie? That's good for us. Mertz plays for De La Pera, but way too far for her. Substitution for Kanemak. Ball, long throw. Banbury heads that, and they're going to get a lot of territorial gain here off of that throw and the header out of bounds. Here's Ebeck. Nice job by Erdman to apply pressure and cause a turnover. Ebeck lays it into her path, right in the center circle. Here comes Brianna. Tries to cut past one defender. Backtracks again and applies pressure. Great work rate there from Erdman. Godwin goes long, but no one's home. Good long clearance, strong leg there over the midline. Lackner, well done. Wins a ball, keeps it in play. Banbury's there, past one defender. Ball tackled off of her foot. Here's Godwin, long, high over top. Erdman's there, but the header won nicely by the center back for Canon Mac. Here's Banbury. Good job to keep possession, though. Plays it into the feet of an attacker from Canon Mac. That should be a St. Clair throw, and it is. Substitution here, Ebeck and Rocks off. Callie Card and Jordan Sellup are into the game. Card on the left, Sellup on the right. 22.5 minutes left in the first half. No score. There's Sellup shielding. Nice pass. Tons of space in the middle there for Milkuzni, who comes forward out of that holding mid spot. She goes over top for Sellup. That ball will run over the end line, though. Good idea and nice movement there from Milkuzni coming forward. Goal kick for the Big Macs. Long ball played towards the midline. Kept in nicely over near Godwin. Free kick for the Panthers. Played long. Erdman creating a lot of havoc out there. Doing a nice job mucking it up tonight. Here's Banbury. Plays it back into Lackner, but the pass is too soft and too short. Mertz will win it, and it'll come forward to De La Pera. She plays into Hasko's feet. It's an on-rushing Milkuzni. I like the dimension. Card plays a little give and go with her down to the left flank. And that ball's carried out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. I like the dimension that Bailey's adding here, coming forward out of that holding mid. She's doing a nice job giving us numbers up situations like just happened there in the left flank. So more of that will be good for the Panthers. Long goal kick. Banbury's there. Head flicked over her. Lackner picks it up and drives it forward. Milkuzni in the center circle, shielding. But the ball's taken away from her, off of Mertz. It's a race now. Lackner back in. They're into the top of the area. Leah there to deflect a shot that went under, and a shot from distance. Godwin, nice. You know what? That's nice defending from St. Clair. Things broke down a little bit, but we had numbers behind the ball, and we were able to weather the storm. It started with a turnover near midfield and ended up with a couple of shots on goal. But like I said, we had good numbers behind the ball, and we're able to get out of that one. One thing I'd like to see more of tonight is some of our outside mids, or Emma at the attacking mid, getting down to the end line, getting the shoulders and hips turned and crossing balls into the middle, forcing Canon Mac to defend facing their own net. Make it easy for them when we don't drive the end line, and at least make them think about that possibility. And, we've scored a couple goals this year. I know in the Mount Lebanon game, there was a goal scored from that position. I believe Megan's goal in the Mercyhurst game was scored from a ball coming from the end line. And we haven't seen enough of that in the last few games. So hopefully hopefully we can get that message to the wingers and get them really pushing hard to get down to the end line. A lot of good things can happen in that situation. You earn free kicks, corner kicks, throw-ins. Here's Jordan Sellup taking a throw-in that did not belong to her, so it'll go back to Canon Mac. 18:45 left. Here's Banbury. Forces a square ball through the circle. Card to defend. Milkuzny wins a tackle. Gets past another defender. Goes long. That's just going to be too far. The goalie's going to end up getting that one. So great work by Bailey to clog up the middle and win a ball, but that first pass has to go to white feet. Has to go to someone's feet or be a clear opportunity for a through ball so we can keep possession of the ball. Bailey again, center circle. Long forward, that'll go through to the goalie again. Just need to play simple, keep it short. Punt, center circle, there's Hasko, past her. Banbury's there. She wins a header, no one knows where the ball is. Flicks it over to Milkuzny, she carries through the center circle, still on the dribble. Finds Erdman short, she holds it up, back to Hasko. Back to Erdman on a little give and go combination. Wide for Godwin. This is good from the Panthers. She floats it long, and that's going to go in to the goalie. Wide of the goal, though, on the near post side. So a good build up there by the Panthers. Need more of that. Keep passing and moving. There's Mertz, plays wide for Godwin. Lee, I'm sure tonight just trying to keep it as simple as possible at that center back. Here comes De La Pere on the dribble. She's got some room. Again there, Callie needs to be wider and open up that passing angle so that Julia can just lay it into her feet and continue her run right through the back four. And all that Callie needs to do there, if she's wide enough, is lay that ball right down into the channel. It's an easy pass for Julia to run on and get down to the end line. So need to take that extra 5 or 7 yards of width that we have here and make use of it, because it'll make a big difference in the game. Ball played long over Lackner's head. Sarah's there, though, to scoop that one up. She punts it well long into the center circle. Header won, but in the wrong direction by Canon Mac. Here's Banbury. Ball in the air, need to settle it down here. Canon Mac comes forward. Lackner's there. Attacker turns. Need to drop off in the back now. Now you step. When the ball goes back, you step. Here's Banbury. Off of her foot, though. Back towards the middle. Lackner's there. Off of her thigh. She volleys it forward. It'll go out of bounds right at midfield for a Panther throw. Substitution coming into the game. Lauren Hamill is going to go up top for Brianna Erdman. Nice job by Brianna. She's been working hard up there. She keeps that up, she's going to get her chances. I noticed that she's not wearing her knee brace tonight, so maybe she's feeling better finally from that knee. Fully fit, hopefully. Sellup, nice throw into Hasko's path. I think that we're close to finding some solutions to the problem here. We've had holding midfielders adding in well, outside backs adding in well. We just need to be patient and continue to make simple passes and build our attack. It's a ball from Godwin long into the back four. Card's going to be able to challenge for this in the area. Just played out simply for a throw in for the Panthers. Now here's a situation deep in Canon Mac end where we can add some numbers. Rocks and Ebeck back into the game for Sellup and Card. Throw by Hasko to Hamill off of her thigh. She turns, heading towards the D. Shoots, but that's deflected and blocked with her right foot. And Canon Mac will clear 40 yards out. There's Milkuzny competing for a ball. Now the ball played high over midline. Nice header by Lackner. Hamill again. Got two players there. Lauren showing some strength to winning that ball. Good hustle by Maddie to get back and win that 50-50 ball. She touches to Banbury, turns it back. Plays square for Milkuzny. Out the other side here for De La Pere. She's got some room now. She'll take it. No one wide for the Panthers. Right over Hamill's head, but there's Hasko. Godwin, wide for Rocks. Ball just got away from her a little bit. Tackled off her foot. Ball's out of bounds. Be a Panther throw down there. Definitely a little more life to the Panthers' attack here tonight. Like I said, I really believe if we can get some width and get someone to the end line with the ball, got to force that issue. Our wingers have to attack their outside backs and dribble to the end line and force them to defend facing their goal. That is not a position any defender wants to be in. Let's see if we can get that done here. Milkuzny looking long for Rocks, but pass wasn't long enough. Here's Godwin over top. Hamill might be able to get to this, but no, it's going to run too far and over the end line for a Canon Mac goal kick. 12.5 minutes left. Zero the score here on a muggy night. Not quite as warm as it was last night, but it's still warm for this time of year. Banbury competing in the middle, but the ball's played forward to Lackner. She throws it right back out. Nice backtracking there from Banbury. Milkuzny long over top, and Hamill will give chase to apply some pressure, but that ball's cleared back up. Over Godwin's head. Lackner's there. She goes long down the line. That's in. Hamill's there. Oh, nice overhead kick there. And Emma will get called for a foul running into the Canon Mac defender. You know, that's actually that play that just occurred there with Lackner out on the right, floating a ball in. There's Hasko, flicks it on. Oh, advantage. He wasn't interested in letting that advantage develop at all. So, be a free kick. Nice play by Emma there just to flick that ball onto Megan, who was running past her. Lackner, long kick, floated towards the D. Header one by Canon Mac. No white shirts there, though. Banbury fighting hard, trying to win the ball and keep it in. Here's De La Pere. Milkuzny. Ball going wide left for Canon Mac. Down into the channel. Lackner's there. She'll gobble that up. Does well to knock it off the Canon Mac attacker for a St. Clair throw. Substitution now for the Big Macs. So throwing on the far side, Canon Mac. Just under 10 minutes to play, 0-0. Ball gets past Mertz, but De La Pere's there to clear it out. Ball over to the near side, chipped into the middle. There's Banbury. St. Clair having a hard time getting a hold of the ball here. Be another throw from the same spot for Canon Mac. They throw back. St. Clair needs to step up here. Short in the field. Again. Throw in for Godwin, far side. She goes long, looking for Hamill. Hasko's there. Another throw right at midfield for the Panthers. Ball past Rocks. Carried over the midline by Canon Mack. Here's Lackner. She might have time to turn. She does. Plays it up the line. Well done by Sammy. She's got that play down for sure. Here's Banbury. Forward off the dribble. Plays square to Milkuzni. Right in the center circle. Her pass, though, taken away from her and back to Canon Mack. They're attacking with 5 right now. Floated over top. There's Lackner. She plays it, but not out. Godwin there. Header. Another header by Heather. Shot from distance. Wide of the back post. So left-footed shot there from the freshman attacker for the Big Macs. Didn't really threaten the goal, but there's an opportunity nonetheless. 8 minutes left now. Goal kick for the Panthers. Lackner, the run-up kick. Hamill's there on the far side. So is Rocks, both of them. Ball off of them. Good quick throw by Hamill. Oh, you know what, Mr. Referee? You don't need to let them in. You can hold the substitution. You don't have to substitute there just because they're standing there. So, here we go. Lauren Hamill off and Erdman back in the game. Banbury draws that foul. So Lackner will have a chance to put a ball into the top of the area. Canon Mack collapsing with 9 defenders. Sammy, great ball, up, dropping. Ball played across the middle. No, that's out of bounds by Rocks. Tough to tell from this angle. Actually, that was deflected. It'll be a corner kick. Nicely done. So one set piece to another here. Hasko over to take this. Here's Hasko on the run up. Over the goalie's head. No, it dropped right into her arms, actually. No one in front of the goalie to sort of make life difficult for her. So a good chance goes begging there for the Panthers. Ball over top. Past Mertz. There's De La Pera. She touches it out wide, so it'll be a throw in for the Big Macs. Milkuzni gets turned. Ball served across. Nice cross there. Godwin turns it into the middle right to a waiting Sammy Lackner who clears it. Now the ball's played long, and McMurtry will gobble that up off the fly. 5.5 minutes left. 0-0 the score. First half action here. Nice punt by Sarah. Well over the midline. Banbury fouled as she came back into try to win a header. She was fouled from behind. Here comes Lackner. And the kick. Godwin's open on that far side. We'll go long up towards Erdman. Bounces over the defender's head. And we just didn't react quickly enough to that. The punt is played wide. First time out of bounds on the near side. De La Pera up to take the throw. Goes short trying to find Megan's feet, but can't do so. There's Leah clearing a ball into the center circle. Rock's trying to get there, but can't quite. It'll go back wide on the left side. Turned. Gonna have a shot here from the middle. Over top, so good opportunity there for the Big Macs. Found that diagonal run of the left midfielder who took a touch and brought the ball right inside the D and let loose, but the shot was over the bar. Lackner, goal kick. Header, again won by Canon Mac, but there was a foul there. Foul on Haskell, pushing in the back. 3 minutes, 40 seconds, plenty of time for the Panthers to find one here in the first half. Sammy again to do the honors. Maybe looking for the head of Haskell or Erdman. There it is. Here's De La Pera, long over top. Need to run on this. This is going to fall nicely for us. But I believe Megan was offsides on that left wing position. So a free kick here for Canon Mac. Play long over the mid-stripers. De La Pera off of her foot, out of bounds in front of the Panther bench. 2:45 left. Throw short. Haskell competing for a ball there, but back to Canon Mac possession. There's Emma again. She's done well defensively tonight, working hard in the middle of the field. Here comes De La Pera. Throw to Haskell's head, tries to flick it, but Milkuzni comes up with it. She goes wide, far side, looking for Godwin. Pass can't get there, though. Canon Mac comes up with it all the way back into their center back. Header flicked on to Godwin. Here's Milkuzni. Plays forward. There's Erdman. Back to Milkuzni. Canon Mac comes forward, plays the ball into our back forward. De La Pera's there to play it forward to Banbury. She looks to go wide, but that's intercepted. Ooh, and a foul by De La Pera, so I'm suspecting we'll see that center back come up and have a crack at it. And yes, here she comes. So they're going to get a free kick here from 35 yards out. Sarah's going to have to look sharp. I would have to imagine she's going to go for goal here. But they will be following. Panthers step up and hold the 18-yard line. Ball floated. That's going to be well over the goal. So dodged a bullet there. 1 minute left in the first half. Still 0-0 the score. The Panthers have played well so far. Still need to find some rhythm offensively, but it's been better tonight, I think, than it was the other night. Here's a goal kick by Lackner. Man, Canon Mac throughout their lineup, no fear of heading the ball. They pretty much all of them will get their head on the ball, so that's important. De La Pera up, ball past her. That's going to come into McMurtry, though. So they tried to cross into that near post area, but Sarah was there to gobble it up. She punts. 27 seconds now. Erdman flicks it on. Haskell will give chase, but it's way too far for her. 15 left now. Milkuzni off of her foot and forward. Header flick, 10 seconds. Plenty of room. De La Pera up. Nice tackle. And that'll do it for the first half, folks. We will be back for second half. It's 0-0 going into the locker room. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back for second half action here in a 0-0 game. Panthers looking to get on the scoreboard first. Same way we started the game. As far as personnel on the field, there's Milkuzni. Throw in Canon Mac in front of their own bench. Right back to St. Clair. De La Pera, quick throw. Goes short for Rocks. Off of her. Played long by Canon into McMurtry. Sarah punts it long, right to midfield. It drops. Hasko's there, off of her chest. Left it for Erdman. Kuzny comes wide. On the far side to Godwin. There's Lackner. Canon gets possession back. On the far side, off of Ebeck for a Canon throw. Ball played towards the middle. There's Rocks. She heads it. Just a little too far away, though. She couldn't quite get there. Ball played into feet. Trying to turn and does. There's Mertz. I'm sorry, that was Godwin. In there with Leah to defend. Looks like maybe Emma's been moved up top and Brianna slide back into that attacking mid. Emma with some time near midfield. Goes long right back to Canon. She had a little bit of time there, maybe hold that up and see what develops. We'll see if Bree stays up top here. I'm not sure whether they have switched or whether they just switched temporarily. Yeah, it looks like Bree is going to play that attacking mid. Here's De La Pera near side. Earns a throw for the Panthers. Short to Milkuzny. De La Pera goes long, looking for Hasko. Long in the middle. There's Lackner over her head. McMurtry does a nice job to come out and grab that ball. Punts towards midfield. Erdman competes, flicks it on. Emma tries to head it out to Maddie, but her diagonal run, ball doesn't get there. McMurtry will have to come out and play this one long off the volley. Nice job by Sarah there, really nice. Now we're into the zone. It'll be cleared right back to midfield though. So St. Clair again up top, just a need to find some possession, to be able to do something other than just playing the ball in long over top in a speculative nature. We need to find feet. And we need to maintain our width, play those wide players, let them run at the outside backs on the dribble and create opportunities off of that situation. We haven't had much of that, and you won't get much of that if those players don't maintain their width. So here's Rocks, wins a header off of the throw, takes the ball away. Ball's tackled, comes to Hasko. Rocks lays it back into Milkuzny. She switches field, there's Ebeck. Off of a Canon defender's head, and it's rolling out of bounds on the far side. So Hasko will be there to take a throw. Megan goes to the corner, tries to control. Another St. Clair throw deep in the corner. No, they said that must have gone off, been deflected off of Megan, so it'll be a Canon throw. Long throw out off of Banbury, I believe. Yeah, Brianna definitely has moved back into that attacking midfield role, and Emma's up top. Good fight there from Ebeck to win a ball. Plays it back to Godwin to go forward, but it's right back on Heather's foot, and it comes wide through the middle for Canon off the dribble. She's dispossessed, but right back to another Canon. I heard Coach Durda saying how sloppy things were. Need to clean it up here, just keep things simple. They've looked best in this game when they've just made simple passes. But those sequences are few and far between. Leah trying to keep her defender turned, and that ball was laid off for a shot that went well wide and high of the net. Lackner to take this goal kick. So St. Clair really not threatening much on the Canon goal since really the first part of the first half. We've had no real dangerous opportunities since then. Here's Maddie competing. Left-footed shot, easily handled by McMurtry. Punt by McMurtry towards midfield. Erdman's there. She's competed all night long. Continues to do so. There's Banbury. Wide. But Godwin picks up the mail near midfield. Short pass to Ebeck. Continues to run. A little give and go. She comes inside. Finds her foot. Here's Megan. She crosses looking for Emma, but there's a situation where Megan could just take a touch to the end line with that ball, get all the Canon defenders running back towards their own goal, and then just slide it across. But that was better from the Panthers there. The patient passing, little combination give and go between Godwin and Ebeck on that far side. And we're able to break Canon down relatively easy with just some simple passes. So we need more of that. Here's Godwin. Ebeck shielding that ball. Tackle won by Godwin, but the ball volleyed clear by the Big Mac defender. Header flicked on. Here's De La Pera. She plays forward. Ball won by Canon. Here's Milkuzni, again by Canon. Long clearance by the center back for the Big Macs. De La Pera near side, racing to try to keep this ball in. She does, but slips, and it ends up rolling out of bounds. Erdman applying back pressure. Rocks is there too. Good job. Keep him going backwards. Oh, almost, Maddie almost won that ball. They've got some numbers coming forward, do the Big Macs. Here's De La Pera. To Rocks. Keeps it in bounds. Turns. Carries. One dribble too many. Emma will come back and win this ball. And Maddie just kicks it forward into the area. We need a little more communication between those two in that situation. Over Lackner's head, into the back four. Godwin does a nice job to come in and break things up. Milkuzni gets a ball right back. I don't know how many balls we've played right into that left back's feet so far. Here's Rocks. Short for Erdman. He's got Haskell running. Plays through down to the channel for her, but it's just too long. Too much pace on that ball. Need to chop your foot underneath and get a little bit of backspin. Chip that ball down into the channel so it holds up for Emma's run. But again, we've shown little spurts of short passing movement, and it's definitely working for us. We need to see it on a more consistent basis, though. There's Rocks winning that goal kick. Dribbles through two defenders. Towards the middle. This is good. Lays it out for Ebeck. She's well covered there, though, and that'll go for a Big Mac throw. So Megan was trying to make a run and get inside its shoulder on her defender, but just wasn't quite able to do it. Erdman wins a header. Haskell pursuing in the corner. Able to play that ball nicely off of the defender for a St. Clair throw. Here's Ebeck. Turns back to Godwin. Goes long, looking for Erdman. Over her head. She takes a touch. She's going to get a chance. No, she is. No call. Turning volley shot by Haskell. So that ball went into Brianna, got away from her a little bit as she attempted to go past one defender, and she was tripped up a little bit, nothing called, and the ball came out on a missed clearance right to Emma, and she was able to volley, but just over the bar. Substitution for the Big Macs. Here comes a goal kick. Ball played long over midfield, good distance on that kick. Godwin wins a bouncing header. plays it square to Milkuzni. She lays it back to De La Pera, who's doing a good job providing some depth there. Again, though, right to that midfield player. Rocks off the dribble. Maddie seems a little more confident dribbling this half. Can't lose a ball there, though. They'll come forward nice by Julia. Wins it right to Maddie. She's able to keep it in. No, no, no. That ball looked like it was not all the way over the line, but the ref was there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Torkus in the game for Banbury. Looks like Katie might have picked up a little nick on her calf, maybe a cramp, or trainer John working on her. So Katie Torkus into the game. Ball played long. It's over our center backs. Here comes Lackner. Mertz is there. Sammy takes it though. Get to the line, cuts inside. Loses a tackle. Here comes Kanamack the other way. Torkus off of her knee. And it comes forward off of Megan Ebeck's clearance, but headed right back in. We talk about those headers. They win a lot of headers over the course of a game. That has an effect. Ebeck in tons of space on the left side. Needs to get forward a little more. There's a ball into Hasko's feet. Emma ultimately, though, is going to have a hard time up top because they are always playing that center back deep. She's playing like a sweeper. And if we can't get the ball wide and draw her out a little bit, it's going to be a long night up top. So Rocks and Ebeck out of the game. Sellup and Card into the game. There's Jordan. Wins the ball to Erdman. Back to Torkus. Back to Erdman on a combination. Nice try there. Just couldn't quite link up. Just past Brianna's outstretched foot. Ball out of bounds on the far side for St. Clair throw. Torkus turns. It's wide. Here comes Sellup back to win a ball. Forward off of De La Pera's boots. But Kanamack will come up with that one. Milkuzni, good not to let her go forward with that. There's Torkus. Applying good pressure. Here's Card. Past her. Ball gets through to Godwin. She deals with it nicely, though, and Lackner ultimately clears. Hasko lays it off for Erdman. Plays down into the channel for Card. Here comes Callie giving chase. Two defenders there, though. It's a tall order. Ball cleared out. Be a St. Clair throw. So good job by Emma there to lay that ball off to Brianna, who was able to play it forward. Emma with her back to the goal in that situation. Kick over. Here's Sellup coming in. Erdman with a little overhead kick trying to find Jordan Sellup's run. Goalie punts over midfield, over Torkus's head. There's Lackner. Wins the header off the bounce. Into Mertz. Ball gets played wide. They've got some room here on the left flank. Milkuzni telling, or De La Pera telling Milkuzni to come out. There's Mertz. She pokes it out of the area. There'll be a throw for the Big Macs. Good job by Leah to just get that ball out of danger. Let us get back and get our shape. Milkuzni wins a tackle. Well done. Forward, but way too far for Emma. See how that center back is playing at least 10 yards. She's got a 10-yard head start on Emma every time. I know Emma's fast, but she'll never beat her in that situation. Torkus defending, ball over top, right flank. This is good. Someone open in the middle. Nice job. Ball was crossed, looking for a runner on the back post, but McMurtry was able to get up and snatch that ball out of the air before it went over her head. Flicked header by Erdman. Needs some width here. Again, ball won by De La Pera, but to a blue shirt. There's Milkuzni. De La Pera settles it. Goes long right into the center back, though, for the Big Macs. Here comes Milkuzni being challenged off the dribble. Looks through for Callie Card, but the ball's just going to be too far for her. Good effort on that far side by Callie. It's a good idea there, just a little bit too much weight on that pass. If it's a little softer, Callie's going to have a real nice look at the goal. So that's good from the Panthers. Maybe a little more creativity coming into play here with the runs. Sound like a broken record, but the width will create those opportunities if we're able to keep our width up front when we have possession of the ball. Here's a ball over top. Comes over Mertz's head. De La Pere is there. Ultimately, sort of haphazardly off of the Canon attacker and back into Sarah. Ball played long towards the midline. Header flicked over. Here's Erdman. She goes wide looking for Sellup. I'm sorry, over Hasko's head. Here comes De La Pere. She'll be able to win this ball off the dribble. Sellup needs to keep this in bounds and does momentarily, but ultimately a throw for the Big Macs. Looks like come up to take the throw. Long. Jordan wins a header. Milkuzni there. She gets turned though. Ball played to the outside back on the right side, coming forward and into the middle of the field. She wheels into the middle, back into De La Pere. There's Milkuzni. 3 defenders there. Got to eliminate the shot possibility. There's Leah who gets a foot on that shot. It's going to run over the end line. That'll be a corner kick. I think Julia thought that that had gone directly off of the Canon Mac attacker. It had not. The shot had deflected off of Leah's foot and rolled over the end line. So a dangerous opportunity here for the Big Macs. Not sure if this is their first corner of the night. Might be. The run up, the kick to the back post, past everyone and too high. Here comes Erdman. Good hard work there by Brianna to get that ball out on the dribble. And it's sent right back into McMurtry's hands. 21.5 minutes left in the second half. 0-0 the score. Another header won by Canon McMillan. Wide to their outside back. Then played long right over the head of center back Leah Mertz and easily gobbled up by Sarah McMurtry. She punts long towards the midline. There's Hasko. Ball goes over her head. Torkis. Erdman wide for Sellup. Jordan giving pursuit down to the corner. She's going to win a ball. Can she get to the end line? She lays it back for Erdman. She gets beat to the ball, but it's one back to Hasko. Shoots it long and off target there. So there's a good example of a situation where we had our outside midfielder running at their outside defender and had a chance to try to get down to the end line. Need to really try to force that issue because a lot of times that'll result in a corner kick at worst. So a couple substitutions. Looks like Banbury back in the game, as are Rocks and Ebeck. Ball played forward through our back four and right into Sarah's hands. 20 minutes left now. Canon Mac plays the ball in. De La Pere wins a header. Rocks back to take that. Julia's on again, lays it back to her, and she comes forward. Here comes Lauren Hamill. Trying to get the ball on the bounce. Hamill into the game for Erdman. Brianna receiving some treatment on the sideline. Looks like maybe she has a cramp. So throw here for Canon McMillan. There's Haskell winning a ball inside her own D. Tries to wheel it out to Rocks. Finds her to Hamill. Combination on. Oh, the pass just off the mark. Good job by Lauren to try to win that back, but that one just needs to go down into the channel. No need to play Maddie's feet there. Play it out in front of her and let her run on it. Godwin with the throw on the far side. Been a lot of back and forth in this second half. Not a ton of possession from either team. Godwin throws short to Lackner. She volleys over midfield. Ball won by Canon Mac. Here's Ebeck. Banbury, Haskell loses it off the dribble. Ball played in. Foot race, but McMurtry will scoop that one up. Ebeck volleys, looks for Rocks on this far side. She can't get there. Ball in over top. There's Mertz. She does well to spin that ball around, but she falls down. Canon Mac comes up with it. Keeps the play going backwards, though. Does Upper St. Clair. There's Lackner to come up and clear that ball long. Lauren, one-on-one. Could she win a header here? Just can't get there in time. Again, they're playing a sweeper back, and there's plenty of room for her to sit back and win balls. There's Lackner. She's going to get called for that one. So look for the center back to come up and serve this right in a dangerous spot here. This kick from 40 yards out, right in the middle of the field. St. Clair needs to be aware of maybe a short play here. They get opportunities to serve this short, and they just drive it into the wall on the ground. Not sure what they were trying to do there. That's definitely not their best option. And that'll be a St. Clair throw on the far side. So not much for us to do there, thankfully, to defend that. Here's Ebeck. Loses it off the dribble in a bad spot here. Banbury working hard to defend. Godwin, big tackle. Still Canon Mac possession, though. Ball floated in the middle. Big bounce. McMurtry's there. She grabs it. $16 minutes left now. Here's Haskell. Lays it back to De La Pera. Forward and out of bounds. Coming forward off a one-time clearance. She was pressured pretty heavily there. De La Pera throw near midfield. There's Hamill. Haskell down the line. Hamill's going to run on this. Rocks is there too. St. Clair will get another throw out of this. Haskell takes it quickly into Lauren Hamill's feet. Here's Ebeck in the middle. Headed out by Canon Mac. It's rolling out to the far side. Milkuzny's there. And off of her foot, out of bounds for Canon Mac throw. 15 minutes left now. Canon Mac making a substitution. .40 left. Canon Mac ball near midfield. Like I said earlier, neither team really able to establish much coming forward in this half. De La Pera's fouled. Lackner plays it over midfield. Oh, Rox is there, just skips past her foot. Banbury steps up, gets a piece of that. Hamill, Rox, Banbury all in one area. Rox gets possession, tries to cut it back, loses it. Ball played forward into the channel though, and Sarah will come out and easily handle that. Sarah's played well tonight, making the saves and the stops that she's been called to do. And that's why we are at 0-0 right now on the scoreboard. 13:20 left. Banbury to Ebeck. Goes forward looking for Hamill's run, but that ball's headed out. Comes Canon with numbers and possession through midfield. Leah was turned around there, but Julia comes in and scoops that up. Megan, good first touch around the defender, but can't make it stick. Good play by Heather to come up and sort of surprise that attacker on the ball. Long ball by Milkuzni, through for Hamill. She's there, but a little head start. Ball played over the end line. Going to be a corner for the Panthers. Good opportunity here. Again, for a moment there, we had them facing their goal, defending, and we were able to earn a set-piece opportunity here. I'd like to see Sammy Lackner in the box trying to get ahead on this ball. In the position she's in right now, she may be able to get a second ball and hit it on goal, but we'll see. Maybe she can get forward, and Hasko short. Another corner. One short to Milkuzni. Emma, when she plays that ball, can't go in line. She has to overlap around Bailey. Let Bailey either run to the end line or play it out to her high. She serves it. Near post. Oh, Brianna was there. Nice play by that defender that came off the post to knock that ball out. That was dangerous. Well taken corner kick by Emma. Here's Lackner. Nice little stutter move. Gets to the middle of the field. Coming to the top of the D on her left foot. She shoots. I don't know if that was deflected. It was. That'll be a corner for the Panthers. I'd like to see that same service by Emma again and get Brianna or someone making that hard near post run to just flick that ball on. But it looks like Milkuzny's going to go over and take this corner. Maybe Emma will be the one making that run to try to get ahead on this ball. Good chance to cash in. 11 minutes left. 0-0 the score. Corner kick. Milkuzni with the run up. The kick. Ball goes long. Back post. There's Rox off of her foot and over the end line for a goal kick. So a couple good opportunities there. Panthers looking for a goal, although a tie in this game is not a fatal result for them. There's Leah defending out on the left. Godwin does well to come and clear that centering pass. Ball flicked on. Milkuzni challenges. Banbury's there. Milkuzni. Here's Erdman. Oh, she's fouled heavily from behind. Lackner will come up and take this kick. Now, if De La Pere would give her some width here and get out near that mid-stripe on the line, she could just play it short into her feet. She's got 35 yards of open real estate in front of her. She goes long in towards the top of the D. Ball flicked on. Ebeck's giving chase. Coach Durda imploring her team, find a way to get this done. Here comes Milkuzni. Erdman, shot, deflected. Looked like it might have been a handball there, but no call given. Here's Lackner working hard to try to win a ball coming near side. Lays it back into De La Pere. She puts it long into the area, bounces, nope, headed out. Banbury's there. A little more urgency now. Here's Ebeck, a little more urgency from St. Clair now. I like it. Near midfield. Mertz defending. Needs to drop off now. There's De La Pera. Banbury looking for rocks. Julia heads it over. Plays it high. Bouncing ball. Gets through to Hasko. She plays it out to Rocks. She's gotten in too heavily there. Long, here comes Hasko. She's running on this. Ooh, almost found its way over the head of the defender. Here's Erdman. To Banbury, settles. Need width on that side. Lackner. Outside to Godwin. Ebeck looking for the give and go. Godwin does pick it up. Good hard work from Heather. She's been working hard tonight. Lackner looking for Erdman, but can't find her. The break is on here for throw in for St. Clair on the far side. 7.5 minutes left. St. Clair with maybe a little bit more momentum at this point in the game than the Big Macs have, hoping that maybe they can get one forward and find a goal here. Here's Erdman. Rocks on the diagonal run. Goes over top to Hasko. She's into the area. She's got Rocks in the middle. If she can turn and wheel this. She does. There's Maddie. Oh, right past her foot. What an opportunity. Maddie put herself in a real good spot, but the ball just ran past her foot. Emma, great job to turn and wheel that into the middle. Here comes Callie Card on to the field. Looks like Megan off. That was the chance we were looking for. End line, ball crossed back. They're defending facing their own goal. Really, really dangerous opportunity. So we need to get another one of those here. Here's Hasko. Time for Emma to get possessed here. Off of her. And that goes for a goal kick. Good work there by Emma. She's turning it up a notch. Oh, they're going to call that corner. Well done. Looked like that went off of Emma, but I'm really in no position to make that call up here. So we've got Bailey over to take this kick. Emma in the middle. Lackner finally in the box. Let's see if she can find a header with a near post run or some other type of movement here. Ball played short to Lackner. Off her outside of her foot. Goalie's there. Nice job by the keep to come out and gobble that up. Long punt over midfield. Big bounce. Canamac finds it, tries to flick it on. There's Leah off the half volley. Plays it forward. Lackner's there too. Sammy maybe stepping up a little more into the midfield now. Oh, tough call there. Goes against the Panthers. We'll have a ball flighted into their back four now. Need to be sharp. Communicate well in the back. Who's marking whom?
Come on, honey, put it on the net.
Long ball coming forward here. It's hit well. Looks like it's wide. McMurtry's there. Easily caught. Wasn't going in anyway, but Sarah plays that ball. 5 minutes left now. Nicely won by Canamac, who stepped forward in front of Emma to win that ball. Ball played now in again. Sarah's there. Catches it on the end line. Jogs out to the 18. Panthers need to get up a little higher here. Bree wins the ball to Hasko. Here's Rocks. Settles it down. Plays to Emma's feet. I like it. Emma's able to come. She can turn now. Does. Puts a ball down to Hasko. To Rocks, who was running to the outside. Throw for the Panthers. Looks like Megan Ebeck coming on for Maddie Rocks now. Emma throws it long. There's Erdman. Banbury wins the ball. Ebeck puts it through. There's Card in the middle. Oh, gutsy play by Callie. Wow, that was such a great run by Callie and a great ball by Emma. And the problem there was that the The ball and Callie and the goalie all met at the same time, right about the 12-yard line. And here's the throw from Milkuzny, flicked on by Hasko. There's Card to cross. Ebeck's there. A lot of good pressure from the Panthers, looking for that, what now would surely be the game winner. Ball put in over top. There's Mertz defending. She can play. Good job by Julie to come over and just sweep that ball away. She needs to get back in her spot now, though. Here comes Lackner through midfield. Ball a little too far off of her foot. Julia comes forward. Here's Megan. Her crossing attempt is deflected and out of bounds. Gonna go for a Canon or a St. Clair throw. Hasko will take this. 3 minutes left. Down in the corner for Ebeck. She crosses, doesn't go out of bounds yet, and it's taken by the Canon Mac keeper, who seems to be limping a little bit after that collision with Callie Card in the box. Milkuzny fouls right near midfield. They'll get another chance to put a ball in towards our back four. 2:48 left now. What a great chance for the Panthers there. A little bit of combination play, a nice dribble outside in from Megan Ebeck, and she slotted a little through ball to Callie Card, and just couldn't quite get there. The kick floated into the area. Header deflected off of De La Pera, and it'll go for a Canon Mac throw deep in the corner. 2:20 left. It's been a good commitment by the Panthers in the last 10 minutes to, they've really been competing well out here. Short throw into the box. There's Ebeck, volleys out. Right back in from Canon Mac. Banbury wins the tackle. There's Hasko coming near side. Ball touched out. St. Clair throw. Emma will have to back it up. She took 10 extra yards. She should just give this ball to De La Pera, let her throw it. Emma needs to get forward here. Minute and a half left, 90 seconds. She'll do that. We will go to overtime in this game. Here's Erdman. Here's Ebeck. Finds the missed clearance. Pass one defender. There's Erdman getting to the end line, trying to anyway. Oh, and ultimately it's crossed off of her foot over the end line for a goal kick. So 1 minute left till we will move into the first of what would be 2 10 minutes overtimes with golden goal applying. Long ball played. Banbury wins a header. Here's Ebeck. 45 seconds, plenty of time. Card running on the far side. There's Emma coming through. Little shake and bake. There's Hasko on the run. Shoots. Oh, near post. It's going to be a corner. They need to hurry up here. They need to hurry up here. The clock's ticking. Again, nice from Megan. Little giving or a little juking and jiving there into the box. Played a ball into Hasko's path. Here comes Milkuzny. 20 seconds, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Lackner's in the box. Milkuzny with the kick. Back post. Card's there, right past her. 10 seconds left. Looks like we're heading for overtime, folks. We are, and we will be back in a few minutes for the first overtime period. We are back. First of 2 10-minute overtimes. That is if no one scores. So towards the end of the regulation there, Panthers with some really nice opportunities. Nice build-up. Good intensity. I sense that the Panthers right now are dialed in. They really want this. They want to turn things around. And I like their effort level right now. They're putting it out there. Here's Erdman. Banbury. Good composure there. Plays to Godwin, who goes long. Sometimes on those long balls, Emma, rather than trying to win a header and flick it, she just needs to turn and run. And you're sort of hoping that the ball will get through or fall over one of their backs. and you just run right on it. Here comes Milkuzni. Long by Godwin. There's Emma. So the Canon Mac goalie is definitely still limping a little bit from that collision with Callie Card. She remains in the game. They do not have their backup goalie in at this point. Milkuzni. De La Pera goes long forward. Ebeck on the left, rocks back in the game at the right side. There's Ebeck holding it up, cutting inside. Looking for Banbury off of her foot, though. Does a nice job to recover, win a tackle. Somebody needs to communicate with Brianna there, tell her she has time to turn and face up. Maybe just a little lack of communication. She looked like she thought she was pressured from behind there. She actually had time to turn. Here's Godwin. Throw. We were just talking about this being the third overtime in 3 nights for St. Clair teams. The girls on Monday, the boys on Tuesday, the girls here on Wednesday night. There's Lackner turning. Good strength on the ball. Here comes Sammy Ford off the dribble. Finds Megan wide off of her foot. She keeps it in, though. Touches down to the channel. Cleared out for a St. Clair throw. Need to put a wig on Garrett Blake here and get him in the game. Emma out to try to win that ball, but can't do it. Lackner there. Ball played past her, in towards Godwin. Laid off, forward again, but Godwin does a good job to get her foot in there. There's Megan, far side. Godwin. All the way back to McMurtry. Forward towards midfield. There's off of, Megan will draw a foul there. Way to compete for that ball. Let's see what options Sammy has. She'll go long, looking for Hasko. She's able to get up but not win that header. Here comes Milkuzni, left-footed shot, wide of the near post. So Bailey stepping in and winning that second ball and getting a quick shot off. Here comes Callie Card on, Megan Ebeck off. 6:20 left in this first overtime period. This game can end in a tie if no one scores. There will be no shootout at the end of this. Just 2 10s and that's it. Godwin loses a tackle, far side. Can't linger on the ball at this point in the game. And De La Pera clears that out for a Canon Mac throw. But ball comes right back to St. Clair possession on the throw. And right back to Canon Mac possession on the throw. They take it short. Turn to the middle. Try to play it across, but Banbury's there. Hasko's there. Erdman. Ball played long. Here comes De La Pera. Bounces over her head. She heads it up, but not out. Milkuzny's there. Banbury wins it to Hasko. Try to play it around the corner for Rocks. Can she keep it in? She can. Ball's tackled off of her, though, and it'll go for a Canon Mac throw. Laid back to go forward. There it is, in towards Mertz. Lackner's there to cover, defend, though. Well done by Sammy. Flicked over her head. Leah there trying not to let her turn. Shot is on, deflected dangerously, but with no pace on it, so McMurtry can get back and win that ball. So the St. Clair defense tonight, bending a few times, but not breaking. Done what they needed to do to prevent really any really dangerous opportunities on goal. And for the most part of the last 20 minutes have had the much better of the play through the midfield and opportunities coming forward. De La Pere will have a throw on the near side. 4 minutes left now. Hamill into the game. Rocks is off. Hamill slide into that right side midfield spot. She flicks a header on, looking for Hasko, but no one home. De La Pere long to the middle. Header flicked right to Lackner's feet. She plays to Card. Bounces past her. Down to the corner. Ball's out of bounds for a Canon Mac throw. St. Clair throw. So, 3 minutes left. Need to get back to basics here. Pass and move. Keep the ball moving. Everyone's getting a little bit tired at this point. Hasko pressuring in the offensive end. Canon Mac doing a lot of just kicking right now. Forward down the right side. Lackner's there. She just plays it out into touch for a throw for the Big Macs. They take it quickly and come back to their outside back. Ball flicked over Mertz's head and into De La Pere. There's Banbury, clears but deflected. Here comes McMurtry out. Does a good job to slide and cover that ball right in front of the on-rushing attacker from Canon Mac. Again, Sarah very solid here to start the season. I would imagine she's only going to get better as the season wears on. Banbury forward over midfield. Here's De La Pere. Over Hamill's head with the throw. Banbury wheels it on the volley. Hasko having a hard time making the ball stick right now. Just need to hold that up. Good ball by De La Pere. Throw to Hamill, to her feet. She turns, gets up the line. Short to Erdman, off of her foot though. Well defended. Panthers caught up a little bit now. Makuzny needs to get back. Mertz gets in position to just deflect the ball. And De La Pere will clear that over the near touch line. Quick throw by Canon Mac. Panthers need to step here. Oh, that's a bad call by the ref, I think. The girl tripped over the ball, and Katie happened to be there. So this is a very dangerous situation with less than a minute left. Holding the 18, you got to figure at this point this ball's going directly to the net, so Sarah's going to have to deal with something here if the ball's on frame. Not an easy ball to put on frame, though. We'll see what they do. They play it over the cup, right into Sarah's arms. So that was sort of a bunny for Sarah, but she was in the right spot and easily made that save. 30 seconds left. Nice header one forward by Canon Mac. Those plays will have an effect on the outcome of a game. Need to start winning some headers. So goal kick, that's just about do it for this first 10-minute overtime. 10 seconds left now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it. We'll be back for the second 10 minutes. Canon Mac will come forward, playing a ball towards the channel. De La Pere wins it. Here's Ebeck towards midfield. Nice cutting move. Plays the ball down into the corner, looking for Hasko. That'll go off of for a throw here to Erdman. Here comes Banbury forward. Ebeck there, Erdman. Ball coming outside. Hasko giving chase. Off of her, on sort of unluckily, but be a Canon Mac throw. Need to keep the pressure on here. Maybe try to end this early. Really up the work rate. Header by Megan. Well done. Megan's playing well tonight. Mertz at midfield. Kanemak comes up with it in the center circle. Plays it wide, that'll go out of bounds, far side. Godwin with the throw. Rocks turns, finds Banbury. One more to Milkuzny, into the center circle. Forward, looking for Hasko, just past her though. De La Pera forward. Applies some pressure and ball gets played out of bounds. Short to Milkuzny. There's Mertz deflecting one to Banbury. She's facing Godwin and just play her. It's a good smart play there. Ooh, Erdman with a ball. Nice opportunity and a nice idea to try to play that ball around the corner for Maddie Rocks, but a little too much pace on it. Handball by Godwin, far side. Free kick chance, 55 yards out from the goal line. They'll try to float this one, I'm sure, and create some havoc in our back line. Ball driven in. There's Milkuzny. There's Rocks. Lackner finally clears long towards midfield. Out of bounds, be a throw. So, well done. We dealt with that one. Ball out of bounds. St. Clair throw. Need to play quicker here. Both teams a little tired, I'm sure. Over 90 minutes of soccer already. 7 minutes left in this overtime. Referee wants Heather to back up 1 yard. She does and then throws it. Gets back into play, wins a header. Ball forward, back to Godwin. Oh, looking for Lackner. Goes past her though. Wisely plays it to Sarah's feet. Good job by De La Pera there. Throw by Godwin, headed over by Erdman. Looking for Hasko. Here's Rocks. Off of Maddie. And out of bounds for a Kanemak throw. Players at this point, they need to summon the last bit of energy that they have. Try to get it done. Not sure what's going on the far side. Looks like a throw for Kanemak. It's confusion over what was a free kick or a throw. It will be a throw near midfield. Erdman off of her foot to Lackner. Finds Hasko. Always 1, 2, 3 defenders around Emma. Godwin with the throw on the far side. Off of Maddie Rocks' foot and into touch for a throw. Kanemak takes it quick. Takes it short to the middle. Crosses square. Ebeck's there. She controls it to Milkuzny. Looks forward for Hasko, but the pass can't get to her. Right back into the back line. Here's Mertz defending. She touches the ball. It's going to go over the end line for a corner kick. Leah couldn't get the right touch on that one, but going to have to just clean it up and defend here. A dangerous opportunity. 5 minutes left. We're halfway through this second 10-minute overtime. Set piece from Kanemak. The run-up, the kick, back post. Nice job by Sarah to parry that ball out and over everyone, over the far touchline. Great play by McMurtry. That ball was put in a dangerous spot near the back post. She dealt with it well.
She was wide open. That girl was wide open on the far post.
Here comes Milkuzny forward for Ebeck. Throw for Kanemak near side. Maybe a little bit of momentum for them right now. Need to grab it back. with just over 4 minutes remaining. De La Pera wins a tackle. Milkuzni to Erdman. Goes long, looking for Rocks or Haskell. Rocks is going to be able to run on this. Oh, nice play by the defender just to get there before Maddie could get a boot to it. But we're going to be able to set up here in the Canon Mac zone. They'll be back defending with pretty much everyone. 3:40 left. Throw taken over the end line. Goal kick, Big Macs. The run up, the kick towards midfield. There's Milkuzni off of her. Canon Mac throw right at midfield. They take it quickly. In towards Leah in the middle. Ball played down the line. Dribbled. Well done by De La Pera there to play that ball off the Canon Mac attacker. She throws it to Ebeck. She wheels it into the middle on a volley. Possession given up though. Right back to De La Pera. Need to just settle it down. Here comes Haskell. Tired legs now for the Panthers. They need to fight through it. 2:40 left in the second overtime. Ball floated long. There's Lackner. What a collision there. Good hard defending from Lackner coming forward to win a header. This is the time of the game where you got to play hard. And that same girl who just got knocked down fouls Banbury. Probably a little frustrated that no foul was called the other way, but Haskell lays it back for Erdman. It's lost though at midfield, played forward. There's Lackner heading off of a attacker. She gets it into the area. Cross is saved. De La Pera's up to clear it out. Well done again from Sarah. 1:49 left, shot taken. Lackner with the left foot high and out of the zone. Across midfield. It's going to be a St. Clair throw. So dodging a little bit of a bullet there are the Panthers. Again, Sarah McMurtry coming up big for them. Emma lays it off. For Megan to the middle. Ball put back in to the back four. Lackner's there. Dropping off. There's Mertz. Gets a toe to it. Back to Lackner. Nice clearance there. Here comes the Panthers the other way. Long forward, looking for Haskell. Ball can't find her way through. 1 minute left now. Both teams digging down for the last of the energy that they have. Here's Erdman. Milkuzni. De La Pera wins over midfield. 50 seconds left. Long throw over De La Pera. She stepped up on the play. Over Mertz. Here's Lackner. Out of bounds in front of the Panther bench. 35 left now. Both teams running out of time. Thrown short to the middle. Banbury up to defend. Here comes Lackner. Good speed from her to come up and win that ball. Banbury wins. 20 seconds. Here's Rocks, far side. 16 left now. Rocks keeps it in bounds. No, she did not. The referee will call that out of bounds. 10 seconds. This game will end in a 0-0 tie. Again, not a bad result for either team.